What's up guys, it is Charzzariah and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Pokémon Emerald. In the last episode, we stopped the fighting between Groudon and Kyogre by going to the Sky Pillar, finding Rayquaza and bringing him to Sootopolis City, and afterwards Maxie and Archie seemingly disappeared. On this episode, we are going to the 8th gym. As Wallace said, we need to defeat the gym leader here, get the rain badge to use the move Waterfall, and continue on our journey. So that's exactly what we're going to do. Now the Sootopolis City gym has quite an interesting puzzle. As you can see, there are these sort of ice tiles on the floor. Well, if you walk on one, it cracks. Basically what you have to do is have it so that they are all cracked, and then the stairs will unlock. So then, if we go here and go we get the next one. Now, we have a repel wearing off, but here is the really interesting one. Now, if I remember correctly, you can do this like this. Yep, this looks about right how I remember doing it. Yep. And ta-da! There we go. We are already up to the gym leader. Wow, what a short episode! Not even close. We are going to drop down here and fight the trainers, because I think we could do a little bit of XP. And look at that. Look at all those trainers ready to battle. So we'll start with you, shall we? When I'm with my Pokemon, the time flies by before I can say, oops. Well, hopefully when we battle, the time will have gone faster than you can say, oops. Bookfam Bethany sent out an Azurill. Yes, this gym, even though Azurill is a normal type Pokemon, is based on water types. So grass types like Swiftly will absolutely love it here. Fire types like Torkoal, Slugma, Torchic, probably not so much. But that's okay, because we do not have a fire type on our team. But still, this gym is not too bad. Probably by this point in the game, you will have a team that's strong enough to handle it. And Swiftly, could you hit more than 2 times? That would be lovely. That would just be lovely. But yeah, we have already reached the final gym on our journey. Feels kind of cool. And why does it have an orange berry? I would imagine at the 8th gym you'd be looking at things like a citrus berry, but I guess not. Whatever. Yeah, there we go. But yeah, we have already reached the final gym on our journey. So after this, I guess all that's left is to challenge this supposed Elite Four that we've heard so much about. There is still one city that we haven't accessed yet, and it was guarded by a waterfall, so I'm gonna place my bet and say that the Elite Four is somewhere around there. But anyway, that's stuff for later. That's assuming we beat this gym. We may end up losing. Who knows? I don't expect that we'll lose, but you know, it could happen. Emphasis on the word could. Probably won't, hopefully. But yes. Oh, it's kind of cool. Getting this far in a Let's Play. Kind of feels really awesome. Getting to close to the end of the game, you know, knowing that this project is almost over, which is at the same time kind of sad because I really enjoyed playing Pokemon Emerald for you guys. This is probably my favorite Pokemon game, and it's been really, really awesome being able to play it for you guys. And I have received a couple of questions from people in messages asking, or just people coming up to me, like friends and stuff, asking, will I play through the other Pokemon games? The answer, of course. I love Pokemon, and I am definitely going to be playing through the other games. No question about it. Not sure which one I'll do next. I might jump back to, I might go to Kanto and then do them in order from that point on. I don't know. I play what, basically how I base my Let's Plays on is what do I really feel like playing at the time, and what am I going to enjoy playing, what do I think people are going to enjoy watching me play, and that's how I choose them. Obviously Swiftly doesn't feel the same way, otherwise he would, you know, have hit 3 times with Bullet Seed that time, but, you know, whatever. But yeah, so, I don't know, the next Pokemon game, at this point I couldn't tell you what it would be. I honestly couldn't. But I am very much looking forward to the day when I do the next Pokemon Let's Play, because like I said, I love Pokemon, so doing another Let's Play is high on my list of priorities. But I feel like that's talking a little bit more about stuff that is far away. I feel like we should be talking more about stuff that's going on here. Like this trainer who's using a clam pearl for some reason, even though it's not a Huntail or a Gorobus. I don't know why, because clam pearl on its own is fairly weak. Let's go. Come on, Swiftly. Can you hit more than 2 times? Please, I'm asking nicely. Oh, good lord. Bullet Seed, go. Okay, good. That's not too bad. Oh, actually, getting back onto the topic of things that will be coming out later on. For one of my projects for university, we have to make a 2-minute long video, and it has to tell some sort of story. And this video can be something like, you know, it can be an advertisement, a PSA, a personal story, a comedy sketch, just something that has to tell a story. And the method in which you can tell it is completely up to you. You can use pictures, you can do live action, you can do text, you can just use like stylized images, anything you really want to do. And one of the styles you can do is machinima. And I've never done a machinima before, but I've watched machinima, I've watched Red vs. Blue, I love it. And for those of you who have come from it, I've become a lot more active on the Rooster Teeth website. And there's even a planned AH community video coming out, hopefully at some point, or I'm going to be making it soon. I'm probably going to record the video for it tomorrow. And then Tim and I are going to do the commentary, because obviously it's a Dark Souls video, so it's going to be me and Tim, obviously. But I'm really looking forward to that video, because I've seen people cover it before in the past, but I've never seen someone like make a video devoted to it, at least in the AH community. So I'm really looking forward to it. I can't remember whether or not if I've mentioned it in the verses or not. I feel like I have. I'm not 100% sure. Basically, the hint I'll give you about it, is, a lot of the video takes place in the painted world. Oh, well, not a lot, but a fair chunk of the... Why did I use so? Fair chunk of the video might take place in the painted world, and there's a specific place in the painted world where, I don't know, you could feel like you're defying gravity almost. So, I guess for those of you who play the game, you know what I'm talking about at this point, but, yeah. So, keep an eye out for that. I'll probably... I mean, I'm not going to upload it to the main channel because it's for the, AH community. I guess I should say Let's Play community, because that's what the channel's called now. But it's for that channel, so that's where it'll probably go up. And when it does, I'll probably put it on Facebook and let you guys know that it's up there. But, oh. Excuse me, but that's not for a while. And the machinima's not for a while either. I'm still have to finish writing the script for it, then record all the machinima stuff in Dark Souls, and then after that, film the audio, edit it all together, and it's not due for another... When's it due? It's due in about a month, so I have got time to work on it. Crap, I forgot that Earthquake hits multiple party members, which probably means that Swiftly is... Why would you use Water Gun on Swampert? Oh, crap. Oh, no. Oh, dear. Swiftly, hold on to your butt. Unless you knock it out with Bullet Seed, but I doubt that you will. 1, 2... Oh, okay. Bye, Swiftly. We shall remember you fondly. That's something I should do. I should probably have gotten stocked up on some healing items. I'll probably do that before we go fight the gym leader. It doesn't even knock out a Zoomer. Come on, game. Throw me a bone. Ah. Oh, well. Yami, do your thing. Take it out. There we go. Too easy. Alright. Alright. But yeah, those are the kind of videos I've got planned for the future. And then, yeah, who knows what after that. It's a mystery even to me. So we'll get Swiftly out of there. We'll put Yami in front from now, because I feel like Yami can handle herself pretty well. She actually hasn't seen a lot of screen time in quite a while. We removed her for... Did we remove her for Registeel? I feel like we did. And then she wasn't in the episode where we were going to the Aqua Base because we needed Rock Smash. And she was in the party last episode, but all that we were doing last episode was going to Sky Pillar. So I feel like Yami should, get a little bit more screen time. Also, there's that King's Rock putting in work. Yeah. But on the, like... Oh, okay. But on the, yeah, I'm looking forward to all these future projects and stuff for you guys. All stuff to build up my skills and stuff. That's one of the reasons why I wanted to do a machinima, because I'd never done one before. They looked really fun to make, and I wanted to try my hand at one. And I feel like Dark Souls has... I feel like I could do it in Dark Souls. I think I know how I want it to look. I know how I want it to look, how I want it to go about the topic that I want to do the PSA on. So all in all, I think it should be a good video. I'll obviously put it up on YouTube for you guys when it's out, so you can let me know what you think and what to improve for next time. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. What I'm not looking forward to is having to go and run around and grab a bunch of healing items before we fight the gym leader. I might cut that out. Actually, I say might. I definitely will cut that out, because no one really wants to watch that. Let's be honest. No one really wants to watch me running around for a bunch, trying to find a bunch, like, getting a bunch of items. Does that proc rough skin? It does proc rough skin. Dang it. Because it's a physical, even though dark types aren't physical moves, it is a physical move. It's biting. Yeah. Well, you know. You win some, you lose some. Well. Hey, there we go. And is about to use Sharpedo. Hey, it would be great if we had Swiftly alive, but we don't. Oh, well. May as well use Charzzariah, because Charzzariah is probably not going to get a lot of use in this gym, just for the fact that it's ground type, even though it's dragon ground type. Probably not going to get a lot of use, so may as well use him against Sharpedo so that he doesn't get hurt by the rough skin. Come on, one more hit. Yeah, there we go. That's the way. That's what I like to see. Beauty Tiffany. Well, excuse me. Well, excuse me, princess. Do we have any revives? It'd be lovely. Oh, we do. See? I don't need to go back and get that many healing items. I just need to get probably some, I'll probably get some soda pop or whatever it's called from Slayport, because that is probably what we're going to need the most of. We'll keep Yami out, and we'll put Slacking in, I think. Yeah, I think Slacking is a good idea. The sight of Juan conducting a battle, the very beauty of it compelled me to become a trainer. I can battle with really rare Pokémon if you'd like. Oh, sure, whatever. This Juan guy sounds like a pretty enigmatic, pretty enigmatic guy. Sounds a little bit like, when we get up to him, reminds me a little bit of, Pegasus from the first season of Yu-Gi-Oh!, except without the, entire evil plot thing. I feel like, not to hate on any, like, if you like the new seasons of Yu-Gi-Oh!, that's cool. More power to you if you can understand how it works, because I have no idea how some of the stuff works anymore, like, is it Pendulum? Yeah, I don't understand how Pendulum Summoning works. Everything before that, like XC Summon, Synchro Summon, I was able to get my head around that, but Pendulum Summoning just is like, I've seen it happen, and I just look at it and go, what? What is going on here? And, but yeah, I mean, if you can play it and understand it, then, I mean, more power to you. But I just love that first season of Yu-Gi-Oh! First two seasons, more specifically. Battle City and Duelist Kingdom. Those two are my favorite seasons. And they have some of my favorite cards. Like, I really love the cards from the first two seasons. And I'm really happy that they have certain packs that have cards from the Duelist Kingdom and Battle City set, which I feel like I've talked about it before, but I may as well mention it again, because it was just so cool. And yeah, I started watching a bunch of the old anime as well. Like, I pretty much blasted through Duelist Kingdom, I think, in about 2 weeks. And then I'm currently watching the Battle City arc. And then, I don't know what I'm going to watch after that. Game of Thrones doesn't start for another, well, not another half a year, but for quite a while. Oh, come on! Yami! Yami, why? Ruby doesn't start up until October. RVB Season 14 is still going. It's pretty good. Except it feels like it's a bit of a bottle season, because it's all like mini stories and stuff, which is cool, but I'm like itching to figure out what happens at the end of figure out the outcome at the end of season. What? Wait, what? What? Oh my god, why? Thank god it was just Love Disc, and Love Disc can't do anything. Why did Izzy attacks, unless I mistakenly selected Swooper, in which case my bad. Wow, I'm an idiot. Wow. But yeah, Ruby doesn't start up until sometime in October. And RVB. I want to switch. Actually, we'll switch to Swiftly. So I don't trust you anymore, Izzy. But yeah, I feel like when I'm done watching Yu-Gi-Oh, I don't know. I might start watching the early seasons of Pokémon. That might be fun. Or I might just jump into Advanced and watch the Advanced series, because Advanced is the series that I grew up with, and is the series based on this game, on the Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald storylines. And I have to say, the villains in the anime are a lot smarter than they are in the game. Although they did give Maxie that like nasally, not nerdy voice, but just like he sounds like Maxie from Team Magma. And yeah, I know that joke has been done before, but it's worth repeating because it does sound quite silly. In the games, I always imagined Max is like this sort of intimidating intellect, and to have him have that sort of voice was like, alright, that's interesting. But yeah, it does like, the theme songs for the Hoenn anime seasons probably are the best seasons. Are the best openings, with probably my favourite going to the Battle Frontier one. Oh, such a good theme. But, yeah. Although Advanced Battle was pretty good as well. Oh, here I am reminiscing about, you know, old animes and old video games and stuff like that. Wow, I'm old. Well, I'm not even... I'm 18, I'm not even that old. Come on. But yeah. Yeah, if you guys have, are watching any old animes or anything like that, or have a particular favourite season of, say, like Yu-Gi-Oh! Or Pokémon, shout it out in the comments. I'd love to hear what you guys think. I mean, I am a fan of most of the seasons of Pokémon and stuff like that. I fell off, I think, at Diamond and Pearl, is it Galactic Battles? Because I watched the first season of Diamond and Pearl, which was pretty cool as well. That's another season with a great intro theme. But yeah, I fell off at Diamond and Pearl. I heard Black and White was questionable, and I heard XYZ was pretty good, but yeah, that championship match though, that frustrated a couple of people, myself included, even though I don't watch the anime. I was still frustrated by it. Also, I said I was going to cut out me going and getting healing items, but I feel like I have stuff to talk about, so I may as well just keep talking while we go and get some healing items. Another thing that I've been watching a lot of is a lot of old speedruns. Like, I've always enjoyed watching speedruns. Like, back in 2013, I watched the AGDQ for that year and the SGDQ and really enjoyed it. Like, some of my favorite runs were the Pokemon Gold run by Wester, which, interesting story, not sure if I've told this before. When I went to AvCon, I feel like I have told the story before, but I don't know. I'll tell it again anyway, just for the sake of it. But yeah, so when I went to AvCon earlier this year, I was waiting up in the line, and once I got in the door, I was waiting to meet up with one of my friends, and I was looking around, and I was like, oh hey, that guy kind of looks like Wester, and he had a jacket similar, like, if you watch the ADGQ Pokemon Gold run with Wester in it, he has a kind of unique looking jacket. It's blue and white. Looks pretty cool. And I was like, oh hey, that kind of looks like Wester. It's a similar jacket, but I'm like, I'm not 100% sure. And it was only later when I figured out, oh yeah, that was Wester. And I was like, oh wow, I'm an idiot. But yeah, I feel like I have told that story before. I really have. But yeah, that's like, I have a couple of speedruns permanently on my laptop just downloaded because I love rewatching them. That's one of them. The Jack and Daxter run from AGDQ 2014 with Bonesaw. Oh, I could watch that forever. That's one of the reasons. Like, that's one of the reasons I ended up buying Jack and Daxter from seeing that run. I was like, wow, this is a game that I need to play, and maybe not break as, you know, or maybe not speedrun or anything like that, but I just need to play this game. What else I really enjoy? The Mario Galaxy 2 run from Yoshi Fan from 2014. Just so many good runs. The Ratchet and Clank run from AGDQ 2013 by Synux is another really cool run. Especially for me, who I could never beat that game as a kid. I got up to Drek and could never beat him, and to watch someone just decimate that game, I'm like, wow. These guys operate on another level. But yeah, so I've been watching a couple of old speedruns. Like I've had a playlist on YouTube that has the entire AGDQ playlist in order. So I've currently been watching that. I think I'm up to the Banjo-Kazooie run, which I had watched like halfway through, but never finished it. And it's interesting because before recording this episode, I just finished Banjo-Kazooie on Xbox One, or I guess technically Xbox 360, but I played it on the Xbox One. So that's really fun. Finally being able to finish one of the games that I could never beat as a child again, even though it was one of my favorite games from my childhood. But yeah, that is enough rambling from me, I think, because I think we have enough soda pops finally. I've just been mashing away at the A button. The good old buttons. How many do we have? We have 29. That is more than enough, I think. That is more than enough. So with that, I think we will fly back to Satopolis City and take on the gym leader. And you know what? Last episode was a little bit shorter, so I think we'll fight the gym leader in this episode, just to, you know, make up for last week's shorter episode. Sort of shorter episode. Oh, yeah. And then, like I said, after this, we will have beaten every gym leader in the Hoenn region. All that will be left is the Elite Four. And, of course, we have our random encounter. Hello, Magikarp. If only you were as common while playing Pokemon Go. If only. I don't have time for your nonsense, Magikarp. Get out of my face. Okay. Back to the gym. I can't wait for me to just, like, because I'm doing this just, like, haphazardly at this point, I can't wait for me to, like, make some sort of mistake and then fall through the floor. I really hope that doesn't happen, because that would be embarrassing. Actually, speaking of which, I couldn't ever do this particular ice puzzle when I was younger, so I had to get a friend at school to help me do it. And that was a fun time. Pokemon. We will lead with Swiftly, obviously, the grass type. And I think we're going to save before we do this. 41 hours. Wow. Wow. That's a long time. But a lot of that was grinding off screen and stuff like that and looking for Pokemon and stuff like that. So, you know, whatever. Let me ask you, did you know? I shouldn't be so coy. It was I who taught Wallace everything there is to know about Pokemon. Once I had given up my position as the gym leader. In my place, I had entrusted Wallace with the gym. However, a compelling reason arose for me to make a comeback. But enough chatter. Let us begin our match, shall we? Please, you shall bear witness to our artistry. A grand illusion of water sculpted by Pokemon and myself. The final gym leader of the Hoenn region, Gym Leader Juan, would like to battle. Once sends out a love disc first. Why? You're the final gym leader of Hoenn, and yes, I know, there is a sort of, like, well, no, there's not even, like, a, lacking of water types in the Hoenn region. You could have used a Gorobus if you wanted a Pokemon that was, you know, all fancy and cutesy and stuff like that. I mean, come on, a love disc, really? At least it's easy for me to take out. Haha! Come on, one more bullet. Actually, no, I'm gonna say 2 more bullets, and he'll be knocked out. But, of course, Swiftly won't hit it. Of course! And, ooh, Flail. Flail does more damage depending on how much health you have left. Or, sorry, how much damage you've taken. Fortunately for me, it's only a love disc, because the love disc isn't going to do anything, pretty much. Let's try this again. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, I'm liking this already. 4. Are we going to get that 5-hit combo finally? We won't need to. Critical hit. There we go. His first Pokemon is down. Juan is about to use Celio. Actually, I'm going to keep Swiftly out, because I think Celio is Quad Week 2? I want to say he's Quad Week 2. grass types, but we'll find out. He's probably got enough defense for it to not matter though. 1, 2, 3. Sounds like I'm counting the Pokeball again. 1, 2. Ah, dang it. Anyway. Oh, Aurora Beam. Ah, that's an Ice type move, and that means Swiftly could be in trouble. Oh, yep. Okay. We'll do Bullet Seed one more time just to see how much damage we can get off. 1. 1 liking that. 2. Not too bad. 3. Okay, okay. 1 more. Come on. Yes! Yes! Take that, Celio! Down you go. Swiftly. Getting it done. Nice! Level 44. This next Pokemon, Kingdra. I have been dreading this Pokemon. Kingdra is the final evolution of Seadra, which is the final evolution of the Pokemon is the final evolution of the Horsey line, so Horsey, Seadra, and Kingdra. Kingdra is a Water Dragon type, which means this Pokemon is weak to one type and one type only, Dragon. And I just realized we have Dragon type with us. Never mind. But I'm going to try and take this thing out in the most painless way I can, but that's going to be hard, because this thing loves using Double Team. This thing will just stack Double Team on you, and make it basically so you can't hit it with anything. Then it'll just chip away at you with Water Pulse. I think it has Ice Beam, there you go. And I think it has Recover. Yeah, this thing has Recover. So even if you can get past its annoying use of a Double Team, get it down to really low health, like that. Oh no, sorry, it's got Rest. This thing will just rest up, heal all the health that it's lost, and then leave you to wonder how to hit it again. Also, the thing's got a Chesto Berry, which means it'll wake up automatically. It can only use it once, luckily, so we won't have to deal with it. Well, we don't have to deal with that again. But what we are going to have to deal with is hitting through its Double Team. Fortunately, Izzy is a boss and just won't take any of Kingdra's crap. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, so close. Rest, of course. Went to sleep. But that means we can get some free hits on it. Although I think one uses full restores, so that might be a problem. Okay, come on, Izzy. Come on. Hyper Beam. Yes! Yes! This is what I like to see. Izzy is putting in the work. Come on, knock it. Dang it. Almost, almost. Okay, I guess one doesn't use full restores. Okay. Kingdra, work up. Please don't use... You son of a bitch. This is going to be the annoying part of the fight. I can already tell. Oh, why? It's not going to cause me to reset or anything. It's just going to take forever, isn't it? A good strategy that I've seen before is to have a Pokemon that knows the move Toxic, and then just Toxic Kingdra, and eventually it'll just die on its own, because Toxic does more damage each and every turn. So if you really are having trouble with this thing, oh my god, stop using Rest, please! If you are really having trouble with this thing, that is a strategy you can use. Loafing around. Return. I can't remember actually how much PP Rest has, so we may be in trouble here. Yep, is asleep, loafing around, stay asleep. Why? Stop using Rest! Oh my god, the best I can hope for pretty much at this point is a critical hit. Return. Yeah. Fast asleep. Loafing around. Oh, fast. Come on. Ah, you slashed though. Oh, yes. There we go. Nah, down you go. Get out of here, Kingdra. Get out of here. His next Pokemon, Wishcash. Ground Water type. If you have an Electric type, do not bother. Just do not bother trying to use any sort of electric attack, because this thing won't care. If you have a grass type though, like Swiftly, you might want to try using it, because it has a quad weakness to grass. I mean, just look at that. Okay, 1, 2. Nice. Okay, it's already at half health, so even if Wishcash does knock me out,